Hello, beautiful soul. Today's message is one of deep spiritual importance and is meant to serve as both a challenge and a blessing. We're going to talk about something that many of us have experienced or might be experiencing right now: God's warning signs before He brings correction into our lives. Before we dive in, take a moment to reflect and invite God's presence into this moment. In the comments below, make this your prayer. Search me, O God. Ask Him to search your heart, your motives, and your mind. Say, Lord, if there is anything in me that contradicts your nature, correct it now. We all make mistakes. Some are momentary lapses, while others might reflect seasons of waywardness, days, weeks, months, or even years. Even though true believers desire holiness, we know the flesh is weak. But God is faithful. He won't leave us to our waywardness. He will act, and before He corrects us, He often sends warnings. Let's explore these divine warning signs and gain wisdom on how to respond to them. The consequences of sin. To begin, let's talk about the reality that sin has consequences, even for believers. There's a common misconception that because we are saved, we are exempt from the consequences of sin. However, Scripture makes it clear that this is not the case. In 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verses 13 to 16, Paul writes about the coming judgment, where each person's work will be tested by fire. If the work survives, the person will receive a reward, but if it is burned up, the person will suffer great loss. This passage is directed at born-again believers, emphasizing that while we are saved, there can still be loss, even eternal loss, due to sinful behavior. This loss isn't about losing salvation, but rather losing rewards and suffering consequences for sinful actions. This idea is reinforced in Hebrews chapter 12, verses 5 to 11, which tells us that God disciplines those He loves. His correction is not just about punishment, it's about sanctification and protection. We need to understand that God's discipline is a sign of His love and ownership over us. If He didn't care, He wouldn't correct us. Just like a loving parent, God's correction is meant to lead us to righteousness, even though it may be painful at the time. So, let's get into the specific signs that God is warning you before bringing correction into your life. Sign number 1, strong conviction. The first and often most immediate sign that God is warning you is a strong sense of conviction. This conviction is more than just a feeling of guilt. It's a deep inner knowing that something is wrong. Proverbs chapter 1, verses 24 to 33 personifies wisdom as calling out, pleading with us to listen and correct our ways before disaster strikes. True believers experience this conviction as a sorrow that leads to repentance. Ephesians chapter 4, verse 30 warns us not to grieve the Holy Spirit by our actions. The Holy Spirit within us is like a seal, guaranteeing our salvation, but when we persist in sin, we can feel the Holy Spirit's grief. This grief manifests as a heavy, dark feeling that disrupts our spiritual lives, our prayer life, our reading of the Word, and our fellowship with God. It's an internal struggle that seems impossible to escape, much like the experience of Peter in Luke chapter 22, verses 54 to 62. Peter's denial of Jesus wasn't just a single moment of weakness. It was a persistent, growing sin that eventually broke his heart when he realized what he had done. The grieving of the Holy Spirit is a clear warning sign that we're heading in the wrong direction. It's God's way of calling us back, of letting us know that our actions are not aligning with His will. This sorrow, as mentioned in 2 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 10, is godly sorrow, a sorrow that leads us away from sin and towards salvation. Worldly sorrow, on the other hand, leads to death because it lacks true repentance. When you feel that heavy conviction, don't ignore it. It's a sign that God is trying to get your attention. Ignoring this conviction can lead to a hardening of your heart, making it harder and harder to hear God's voice. Sign number 2, warnings from others. The second sign that God is warning you before bringing correction is receiving warnings from others. These warnings can come in various forms. Sometimes it's a direct confrontation about the issue in your life, and other times it might be more subtle, like people noticing a change in you, perhaps that you're more irritable or distant. You might be able to hide your sin from others for a time, but the effects of that sin can still be seen. Your loved ones might not see the sin itself, but they can see how it's affecting you. They might notice that you're not as passionate about your faith as you once were, or that you're not as kind or patient as you used to be. In more direct cases, God might send someone to confront you head-on. An example of this is found in 2 Samuel chapter 12, where the prophet Nathan confronts King David after his sin with Bathsheba. Nathan tells David a story that mirrors David's own sin, and when David reacts with righteous anger, Nathan reveals that the story is about him. God often uses others to bring us to a place of repentance. This might be through a pastor, a friend, or even a spouse. If you're receiving warnings from others, don't dismiss them. These warnings are an act of God's mercy, giving you a chance to repent before He takes more drastic measures. Matthew chapter 18, verses 15 to 17, outlines the process for dealing with sin in the community of believers. It starts with a private confrontation, and if the person doesn't listen, it escalates to involve more people. God's correction follows a similar process. He starts with subtle nudges and warnings, but if we don't listen, He might allow our sin to be exposed to bring us to repentance. This is a crucial point. Before God exposes your sin, He will send people to warn you. If you heed those warnings, you can avoid the more severe consequences that might come if you continue to ignore God's voice. Sign number 3. Your world is shaken. The third sign is when your world starts to shake. This is when God begins to disrupt the systems and structures in your life to get your attention. If you're heading in the wrong direction, God will shake things up to bring you back on track. A powerful example of this is found in the story of Jonah. In Jonah chapter 1 verses 1 to 4, God commands Jonah to go to Nineveh, but Jonah runs in the opposite direction. God responds by sending a violent storm that threatens to break the ship Jonah is on. This storm is not just a random occurrence, it's God directly intervening to stop Jonah from continuing in disobedience. God will do whatever it takes to bring you back to Him, even if it means shaking the very foundation of your life. This might manifest as losing a job, a relationship falling apart, or other significant disruptions. These are not acts of punishment, but acts of mercy, designed to wake you up and bring you to repentance. When your world starts to shake, it's a sign that God is actively working to get your attention. He's not willing to leave you in your disobedience. God's shaking is a call to realign yourself with His will. The more you resist, the more intense the shaking may become. Remember, when you find yourself in a wrestling match with God, you won't win. God's purpose will prevail, and His shaking is a sign of His relentless love, ensuring that you don't stray too far from Him. Sign number 4, lack of peace and joy. The fourth sign is a lack of peace and joy in your life. When you are out of alignment with God's will, one of the first things to go is your peace. Isaiah chapter 57 verses 20 to 21 describes the wicked as being like a restless sea, unable to find peace. This lack of peace is a clear sign that something is off in your spiritual life. This lack of peace can manifest in various ways. You might feel a constant sense of unease, restlessness, or anxiety. Things that once brought you joy and contentment no longer do. Your relationships might become strained, and you might find it difficult to pray or read the Bible. This loss of peace and joy is God's way of showing you that you need to realign with Him. Psalm chapter 32 verses 3 to 4 reflects this when David speaks of his bones wasting away and his strength being sapped when he kept silent about his sin. But when he acknowledged his sin and confessed it, he found peace again. If you're experiencing a lack of peace and joy, take it as a sign that God is calling you back to Himself. Don't ignore these feelings or try to fill the void with other things. Instead, seek God and ask Him to reveal any areas of disobedience in your life. Sign number 5, unexpected difficulties. Finally, the 5th sign is unexpected difficulties. Sometimes, when we are living in disobedience, we start to experience a series of challenges and difficulties that seem to come out of nowhere. These difficulties are not always a direct result of our sin, but they can be God's way of getting our attention. In Haggai chapter 1 verses 5 to 7, God tells the people to give careful thought to their ways. They were working hard, but seeing little fruit, because they had neglected to rebuild the temple. God was allowing these difficulties to show them that they were out of alignment with His will. When you start to encounter unexpected difficulties, it's time to take a step back and evaluate your life. Ask God if there's something He's trying to tell you. These challenges could be His way of nudging you to make a change, to turn back to Him, and to realign your priorities with His. It's important to note that not all difficulties are a sign of God's correction. Some are just part of living in a fallen world. However, if you notice a pattern of difficulties that coincide with a season of disobedience or spiritual stagnation, it could be a sign that God is trying to get your attention. In conclusion, God's warning signs are not meant to scare us, but to save us. They are acts of love from a Father who desires our holiness and our good. If you've noticed any of these signs in your life, don't ignore them. Take them seriously and seek God's guidance. Remember, God's correction is a sign of His love. He corrects us because He wants us to share in His holiness and to walk in His ways. If you're feeling convicted, if others are warning you, if your world is shaking, if you've lost your peace, or if you're facing unexpected difficulties, take these as signs that God is trying to get your attention. Respond to His call with repentance and faith, and trust that He will lead you back to the path of righteousness. Thank you for joining me today. If this message resonated with you, please like this video, subscribe, and share it with someone who might need to hear it. Let's continue to grow together in faith and obedience to God. To continue your spiritual journey, click on one of the videos on your screen. God bless you, and I'll see you there. Hello, my friend. Have you ever felt like there's something more to your life? A sense that you're meant for something greater, but you just can't seem to grasp it? Or perhaps you find yourself overwhelmed by challenges, wondering if there's a purpose behind the struggles you face. If you are not a chosen one, this message probably resonates with you. But if you are a chosen one, you'll know exactly what I mean. In this video, we'll explore a message that could change everything for you. We're talking about something that goes beyond the ordinary, a deeper understanding of the favor and blessings that are already present in your life, but may be going unnoticed. So let's uncover the hidden layers of this profound truth together. Understanding the concept of divine favor. Let's start by breaking down what divine favor really means. This isn't just a fancy phrase or something reserved for a select few. It's a tangible, life-changing force that's available to you. When we talk about divine favor, we're referring to the grace, kindness, and goodness that flow into your life, not because you've earned them, but because they're freely given. Think of it like the sun shining down on you. It's not something you've worked for, but it's there, offering warmth and light without you having to ask for it. The Bible is filled with stories that illustrate this concept. For instance, consider Noah, who found favor in the eyes of the Lord. Noah didn't have any special qualifications that set him apart from others. He was just living his life. Yet because of this divine favor, he was chosen to play a crucial role in humanity's history. The same applies to you today. Divine favor is what allows opportunities to come your way, what keeps you standing even when things are tough, and what brings peace into your life when everything else seems chaotic. However, recognizing this favor is key. It's not always about the grand gestures or dramatic events. Often, it's the small, everyday moments, like finding a solution to a problem just when you need it, or crossing paths with someone who changes your perspective, that signify divine favor at work. The more you become aware of these instances, the more you'll realize that you're not walking through life alone. The role of faith in experiencing favor. Now, let's talk about how to truly experience this favor. It's not enough to just know it's there. You have to actively walk in it. This is where faith comes into play. Faith is like the key that unlocks the door to divine favor. Without faith, it's impossible to fully embrace the blessings that are meant for you. Faith isn't just about believing in something. It's about trusting in it so deeply that it shapes your actions and outlook on life. Imagine you're in a dark room, and you know there's a light switch somewhere. Faith is what drives you to keep searching for that switch, knowing that once you find it, everything will change. In a similar way, faith drives you to look for signs of favor in your life, even when things seem bleak. Take a moment to think about the challenges you've faced. Have there been times when you thought you wouldn't make it, but somehow things turned around? That's divine favor in action. But to experience it more fully, you need to believe that it's always there, waiting for you to recognize it. This kind of belief isn't passive, it's active. It requires you to step out in confidence, to make decisions knowing that you're supported by a force greater than yourself. Living with expectation. Another crucial aspect of experiencing divine favor is living with a sense of expectation. It isn't about wishful thinking or simply hoping for the best. It's about having a deep, unwavering belief that good things are headed your way. It's an attitude that influences how you approach each day. Consider this: when you expect something to happen, you prepare for it. If you're expecting guests at your home, you clean up, maybe prepare some food, and get everything ready. In the same way, when you live with the expectation of divine favor, you prepare your heart and mind to receive it. You look at life through a lens of positivity, which in turn attracts more of the good things you're expecting. But what does this look like in everyday life? It means starting your day with a mindset that says, "Today I expect good things to happen." This involves being open to opportunities, no matter how small they may seem, and it's about seeing setbacks as stepping stones to something better. Expectation also involves gratitude. When you're expecting good things, you start to notice and appreciate the small blessings that come your way. This gratitude then feeds into a cycle that brings even more favor into your life. It's a powerful way of living that keeps you connected to the source of all blessings. Walking in favor daily. So, how do you maintain this state of favor in your everyday life? First, it's important to understand that walking in favor isn't about being perfect. It's about aligning yourself with principles that naturally attract favor into your life. One of these principles is obedience. But let's be clear, obedience isn't about following a strict set of rules. It's about living in harmony with values that promote peace, love, and integrity. When you make decisions that reflect these values, you're positioning yourself to receive all the good that life has to offer. Think about it like this. If you're sailing a boat, you want to catch the wind in your sails. The wind is always there, but if your sails aren't positioned correctly, you won't move forward. In the same way, divine favor is always present, but you need to position yourself to receive it. This means making choices that align with the kind of life you want to live. A life filled with kindness, generosity, and positivity. Humility is another key aspect of walking in favor. It's about recognizing that you're not the source of the good things in your life, but rather a recipient of blessings that flow through you. Humility doesn't mean thinking less of yourself. It means understanding that your worth isn't tied to your accomplishments, but to the inherent value you have as a person. When you walk in humility, you're more open to receiving help, guidance, and blessings from others and from a higher power. You become less focused on your own efforts and more aware of the collective efforts that contribute to your success. This shift in perspective allows more favor to flow into your life because you're no longer blocking it with pride or self-sufficiency. Lastly, gratitude plays a huge role in maintaining favor. When you cultivate a habit of gratitude, you're constantly acknowledging the good in your life. This not only makes you happier, but also opens the door for more blessings to come your way. It's like sending out an invitation for favor to keep coming into your life. When you appreciate what you have, you're creating space for more to be given to you. The overflow of favor. When you start to live in a state of favor, something incredible happens. You begin to live in the overflow. This means that blessings don't just come to you, they flow through you to others. Your life becomes a beacon of positivity, and your actions start to inspire and uplift those around you. Living in the overflow isn't about having more than you need, just for the sake of it. It's about sharing the abundance you've received. When you're blessed with time, resources, or love, you're in a position to give these things to others, creating a ripple effect of positivity and kindness. Imagine being so filled with joy and peace that it spills over into the lives of everyone you meet. That's what living in the overflow looks like. But remember, this isn't just about material blessings. Living in the overflow is also about emotional and spiritual abundance. It's about having so much inner peace and contentment that it naturally extends to others. You become a source of comfort, support, and encouragement for those around you. Think about the people in your life who have been a source of blessing to you. Perhaps it was a mentor who gave you guidance when you needed it, or a friend who offered support during a tough time. These individuals were living in the overflow, using their blessings to lift you up. Now, imagine being that person for someone else. That's the power of walking in favor and living in the overflow. Challenges that come with favor. It's important to note that living in favor doesn't mean life will be without challenges. In fact, sometimes walking in favor can attract opposition. When you're blessed, there may be those who feel envious or threatened by your success. But here's the thing. Favor doesn't protect you from challenges, but it does equip you to handle them with grace and strength. When you face difficulties, it's easy to feel discouraged, but remember that challenges are often opportunities in disguise. They're chances for you to grow, to learn, and to become stronger. Every setback is a setup for a comeback, and with divine favor on your side, you're never facing these challenges alone. Think of it like a garden. Sometimes the storms come and they can be harsh, but those same storms also bring rain, which nourishes the soil and helps the plants grow stronger. In the same way, the challenges you face in life, while difficult, can also be the very things that help you grow and flourish. Opposition can also serve as a reminder of how strong you are. It's easy to feel like giving up when things get tough, but favor gives you the resilience to keep going. It's like having a reserve tank of energy and determination that kicks in just when you need it most. And as you overcome each challenge, you're not just surviving, you're thriving. Your victories become a testament to the power of favor in your life, inspiring others to believe that they too can overcome whatever they're facing. As we come to the end of this message, I want to leave you with this thought. Divine favor is not something you have to strive for. It's already there, woven into the fabric of your life. Your job is simply to recognize it, embrace it, and live in a way that allows it to flow freely. Remember, favor isn't about never facing difficulties. It's about having the strength, grace, and support to overcome them. It's about living with an expectation that good things are on the way, even when you can't see them yet. And most importantly, it's about using the blessings you receive to make a positive impact on the world around you. So, as you move forward, I encourage you to walk in favor every day. Open your heart to the possibilities, expect the best, and watch how your life begins to change. You are favored, you are blessed, and you are capable of incredible things. Believe it, live it, and let your life be a testament to the power of divine favor. Thank you for joining me in this journey of discovery. If this message resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe for more content that uplifts and inspires. Let's continue to walk in the light of favor and spread positivity wherever we go. Until next time, stay blessed. Hello and welcome back, my friend. Have you ever felt a sense of something more, a pull towards something unknown? Perhaps your dreams have hinted at a deeper reality, or maybe you've had moments of feeling like there's something bigger at play. Beneath the surface of our daily lives, a profound shift is taking place. It's a call to awaken our true potential. Today, we're going to dive into why you might feel like you're not just human anymore and how you can tap into this energy to uncover your true self. Watch till the end to find out more. The shift to a new reality. Let's kick things off by talking about a massive energy shift that's happening all around us. You might be noticing that your day-to-day experiences feel different, almost like there's more meaning behind even the simplest actions. This isn't just in your head, there's a real transformation taking place as our world shifts from the third dimension, where most of us have been living our whole lives, to the fifth dimension. Now, what does that even mean? Dimensions here aren't just physical spaces, they're states of consciousness. The third dimension is all about separation, competition, and living in duality. Think of it as a place where we focus on me versus them, winning versus losing, and right versus wrong. But this way of living is fading, like an old movie that's about to end. We're moving into the fifth dimension, where the energy is all about love, compassion, unity, and feeling connected to everything around us. It's a state where you start to realize that helping someone else feels just as good as helping yourself. You might even catch yourself feeling a wave of gratitude out of nowhere, or experiencing moments of deep connection with others, even strangers. These aren't just random feelings, they're signs that you're tuning into this new dimension. This shift is calling you to transform, not just in how you see the world, but in how you see yourself. You're being nudged to let go of old ways of thinking that keep you stuck in fear or competition, and instead embrace a new way of being that's based on unity and love. Every choice you make now has a ripple effect, amplifying this new energy. It's like the world around you is changing, and it's inviting you to change with it. Unveiling your true identity. Let's dive a little deeper. One of the most profound effects of this energy shift is how it's making you question your identity. Who are you, really? For most of your life, you've probably identified yourself by your name, your job, where you're from, or the roles you play: mother, father, friend, employee. These labels have shaped how you see yourself and how you interact with the world. But something's happening now that's causing you to see through these labels. Amid this shift, you might start realizing that you are more than just the roles you play. When the world around you becomes quiet and the noise fades away, you may feel a deeper, more authentic part of yourself starting to emerge. This is your true identity, the part of you that isn't defined by what you do or where you come from, but by a deeper, eternal essence that's been there all along. For example, you might notice this in moments when you feel a strong sense of inner calm, even during stressful situations. Maybe during a disagreement, you find a part of yourself that observes the situation with detachment, noticing your emotions without being overwhelmed by them. Or perhaps when you accomplish something significant, you feel a sense of peace rather than just excitement, like you're aware that this success, while important, doesn't define you. This dual awareness, where you can experience life but also observe it from a higher perspective, is a key sign that you're awakening to your true self. As you awaken, you begin to see that you're not limited to your human experiences. You are a vast, boundless consciousness having a human experience. It's like seeing life in full color after only knowing black and white. Connecting with higher realms. Another big change that's happening is your connection to higher realms. These aren't physical places, but states of consciousness where you can access wisdom, guidance, and energy that goes beyond what you've known before. This connection is transforming you into something more than just a human being living day to day. It's opening you up to the universe's vast store of knowledge. You might have noticed this connection in subtle ways, like during sleep when your dreams feel incredibly real, almost like you're exploring new worlds. Or maybe in moments of deep meditation, where you feel a profound sense of peace and clarity, as if you're tapping into something much bigger than yourself. These experiences are more than just coincidences. They're signs that you're connecting with higher realms, whether through dreams, meditation, or just a sudden burst of intuition. You're tuning into a higher frequency. This connection allows you to access guidance that helps you navigate your life with more wisdom and clarity. For instance, you might find that solutions to problems come to you more easily, almost as if they're being handed to you, or you might feel a strong pull to make certain decisions, even when they don't seem to make sense logically, but turn out to be exactly what you needed. These are examples of how your connection to higher realms is guiding you towards your true purpose. As you continue to strengthen this connection, you become a bridge between the earthly and the celestial. You start to understand that you're not just living for yourself. You're here to bring light and wisdom into the world, helping others awaken to their true selves as well. Living a purposeful life. One of the most powerful changes you're likely experiencing is a newfound clarity and focus in your life. It's like the fog has lifted, and you can see your path more clearly than ever before. This isn't just about setting goals or chasing after dreams. It's about living with a deep sense of purpose. You might have noticed that what used to be just hobbies or interests have taken on a new meaning. They're no longer just things you do for fun. They feel like they're part of something bigger, something that's connected to your true purpose. Maybe you've started to feel a strong pull towards certain activities, causes, or ways of being that resonate with your soul. This is your inner compass, guiding you toward your higher purpose. For example, if you've always loved helping others, you might now find yourself drawn to opportunities that allow you to make a real difference in people's lives. Or if you've always been passionate about art, you might start to see your creative work as a way to inspire and uplift others, rather than just something you do for yourself. This clarity and focus aren't just about knowing what you want. They're about aligning your daily actions with your higher purpose. Every choice you make becomes a step towards fulfilling that purpose. It's like you're no longer just going through the motions of life. Every moment is infused with meaning. When you're living this way, even the smallest actions can have a huge impact. Whether it's choosing to speak kindly to someone, dedicating time to a passion project, or simply being present with loved ones, each action contributes to the greater good. You're no longer just a human being going through life. You're a force of nature, channeling your divine purpose into everything you do. Transforming your reality through manifestation. Let's talk about something that might seem almost magical: your ability to manifest your desires into reality. This isn't just about wishful thinking or hoping for the best. It's about understanding that your thoughts are powerful tools that can shape your life. You've probably heard about visualization, where you close your eyes and picture the life you want to create. But this isn't just about daydreaming. It's about creating a blueprint for your reality. When you visualize your desires with clarity and intention, you're not just imagining a better future. You're laying the foundation for it to come into existence. Think of it like planting seeds. Each thought, each visualization, is a seed that you plant in the fertile soil of the universe. With time, care, and the right conditions, these seeds grow into the reality you've envisioned. But it doesn't stop there. Affirmations, positive statements about your intentions, are like watering these seeds. When you speak your desires with conviction, you're sending a powerful message to the universe that you're serious about what you want. For example, if you're seeking abundance, you might affirm, "I am abundant," and then start to notice how opportunities for wealth and prosperity begin to appear in your life. Or if you're looking for love, affirming, "I am loved," can help you attract relationships that bring you joy and fulfillment. Manifestation isn't about controlling everything, it's about aligning your thoughts and intentions with the natural flow of the universe. When your desires are in harmony with the greater good, the universe supports you in making them a reality. You start to notice synchronicities, little coincidences that seem too perfect to be random. These are signs that you're on the right path and that your thoughts are turning into reality. Living with this kind of awareness, you become a creator in your own life. You're not just reacting to what happens around you, you're actively shaping your world with every thought, intention, and action. The evolution of your body and mind. Let's talk about the transformation happening on a physical level. You might be feeling changes in your body, noticing that your health is improving in ways that feel almost miraculous. This isn't just in your head, your body is actually evolving. As the Earth's energy shifts to higher frequencies, your body is responding by becoming more attuned to these new energies. You might find that you're drawn to healthier foods, feeling the need to move your body more, or experiencing a deeper connection with nature. This is your body's way of adapting to the higher vibrations. For example, you might notice that you're craving fresh, whole foods more than processed ones. Or you might find that spending time in nature feels more rejuvenating than ever before. Your sleep patterns might change, or you might feel bursts of energy that inspire you to take better care of yourself. These changes aren't just about feeling good. They're about aligning your body with your higher consciousness. Your physical body is the vessel that allows you to experience this world, and as you evolve spiritually, your body evolves too. It becomes more sensitive to energy, more intuitive, and more in sync with the natural rhythms of life. On a mental level, you might notice that your thoughts are becoming clearer, more focused, and more positive. This isn't just because you're thinking happy thoughts. It's because your mind is aligning with the higher frequencies of love and unity. You're no longer bogged down by negative thinking or limiting beliefs. Instead, you're able to see the bigger picture, to understand that every challenge is an opportunity for growth. As your mind and body evolve, you're not just becoming healthier, you're becoming a living, breathing expression of the new energy that's flooding the earth. You're embodying the change you want to see in the world, and in doing so, you're inspiring others to do the same. So, what's the takeaway from all of this? You're not just human anymore, you're something much more profound. You're a being of light, love, and infinite potential. The world around you is changing, and it's inviting you to change with it. By embracing this transformation, you're stepping into your true power, discovering who you really are, and living a life that's not just meaningful for you, but for everyone you touch. The journey to uncovering your true self is one of the most important journeys you'll ever take. It's not always easy, but it's incredibly rewarding. As you navigate these changes, remember that you're not alone. There's a whole universe of support, guidance, and love available to you if you're willing to open your heart and receive it. Thank you for joining me on this journey. To continue exploring, watch one of the inspiring videos showing on your screen. See you there. Hello and welcome back, my dear friend. Have you ever found yourself feeling like life is on repeat? You wake up, go through your routine, and by the end of the day, it feels like you haven't really moved forward. It's like you're stuck in a loop where each day blends into the next, and the excitement or passion you once had seems to have faded. This sense of being in a rut, where everything feels predictable and uninspiring, can happen to anyone. It's a bit like being in a traffic jam. No matter how much you want to move forward, you just can't seem to get anywhere. It's easy to start feeling frustrated or even a little hopeless when life seems to be going nowhere fast. But what if there's more going on beneath the surface? What if, just out of sight, there's an opportunity for a breakthrough waiting for you? Sometimes, when life feels the most stagnant, it's actually setting the stage for something new. Even though it might seem like you're stuck in place, there could be small signs that change is coming. These signs can be subtle, like the first hint of spring after a long winter, but they're there, waiting for you to notice them. And when you do, they can guide you toward a new chapter in your life that's more exciting and fulfilling than you might have imagined. So, let's take a closer look at what these signs might be and how you can start recognizing them in your own life. The human experience of stagnation. We all go through periods in life where it feels like everything has come to a standstill. It's as if the energy and excitement that once fueled us have drained away, leaving us feeling tired, uninspired, and maybe even a bit lost. This feeling of stagnation is something that everyone experiences at some point, whether it's in your career, relationships, or personal growth. It's that moment when you look around and realize that nothing much has changed for a while, and you start to wonder if you're ever going to move forward again. During these times, it's common to feel like you're just going through the motions. You might wake up each day, do what needs to be done, and then go to bed without feeling like you've made any real progress. This can lead to a sense of frustration and doubt. You might start questioning your choices, wondering if you're on the right path, or if you should be doing something entirely different. It's like being in a fog. You know there's something out there, but you can't quite see it clearly. What can make this even harder is the feeling of isolation that often accompanies stagnation. When you're not feeling your best, it's easy to withdraw from the things and people that used to bring you joy. You might start to feel disconnected from your passions and hobbies, or you might avoid social situations because it just feels easier to be alone. But this isolation only makes things worse, creating a cycle where the more you pull away, the more stuck you feel. It's important to remember that this feeling of being stuck is a normal part of life, and it's something you can work through with time and patience. The quest for meaning. At the heart of our daily lives is a desire for meaning and purpose. We all want to feel like what we do matters, that we're making a difference in some way, and that our lives have direction and purpose. This quest for meaning is what motivates us to set goals, pursue our passions, and strive for something better. It's what makes life feel full of potential and possibility. But when you're feeling stuck, this quest can start to feel overwhelming. The things that once excited you might no longer hold the same appeal, and you might find yourself questioning whether any of it is really worth it. This sense of emptiness can be disheartening. It's like the spark that once lit up your life has dimmed, leaving everything feeling dull and gray. Yet, It's often in these moments of doubt and uncertainty that the seeds of change are planted. Even when you're feeling lost, the desire for growth and transformation doesn't go away. It's still there, waiting for the right moment to re-emerge. Reconnecting with this desire is key to finding your way out of the rut. It's about rediscovering what makes you feel alive, what drives you, and what gives your life meaning. By doing this, you can start to see the potential for a breakthrough, even when things seem at their lowest. It's about finding that inner spark again, the one that can reignite your passion and help you move forward. Uncovering the signs of breakthrough. The path to a breakthrough isn't always clear or easy to see. Often it's hidden in the midst of everyday life, masked by the routine and the ordinary. But there are signs that can help you recognize when a breakthrough is on the horizon. One of the first signs to look for is when life starts to feel a bit chaotic or unsettled. It might seem counterintuitive, but times of upheaval and change are often precursors to something new. When the familiar starts to break down, whether it's in your personal life, career, or relationships, it can feel uncomfortable and even scary. But this disruption is often necessary for growth. It's like pruning a tree. Cutting back the old and overgrown branches makes way for new growth. So, if you're going through a period where everything seems to be shifting or falling apart, it could be a sign that a breakthrough is coming. Another key sign is the appearance of synchronicities. Those moments when things seem to fall into place in a way that feels almost too perfect to be a coincidence. Maybe you run into someone who offers you a new opportunity, or you stumble across information that's exactly what you needed to hear. These seemingly random events are often nudges from the universe, guiding you toward your true path. It's important to pay attention to these moments, as they can provide valuable clues about where you're headed. Learning to trust your intuition is crucial. Your intuition is that inner voice that often knows what's right for you, even when your rational mind might be unsure. It's that gut feeling that tells you whether something feels right or wrong. Trusting your intuition takes practice and courage, but it can lead you to make decisions that are more aligned with your true self. When you start listening to and acting on your intuition, you're more likely to find yourself on the path to a breakthrough. Embracing the journey. The journey to a breakthrough is rarely straightforward. It's often filled with twists, turns, and unexpected challenges. There will be times when you feel like giving up, when the road ahead seems too difficult to navigate. But these challenges are part of the process. They help you grow stronger, wiser, and more resilient. Each obstacle you face is an opportunity to learn and to become more of who you are meant to be. A big part of embracing this journey is adopting a growth mindset. A growth mindset is the belief that you can improve and grow through effort, learning, and perseverance. When you approach life with this mindset, challenges become opportunities rather than roadblocks. Instead of being discouraged by setbacks, you start to see them as stepping stones on your path to success. This mindset helps you stay positive and motivated, even when things get tough. Self-care is another essential aspect of this journey. Taking care of yourself, physically, mentally, and emotionally, ensures that you have the strength and energy to keep moving forward. This doesn't mean just treating yourself to a spa day, although that can be nice too. It's about making sure that your basic needs are met, that you're getting enough rest, eating well, staying active, and taking time for activities that nurture your soul. When you prioritize self-care, you're better equipped to handle the ups and downs of life and to keep your focus on the bigger picture. The power of community. While the journey to a breakthrough is ultimately a personal one, it's made easier and more rewarding when you have a supportive community around you. Connecting with others who understand what you're going through can provide much-needed encouragement and perspective. Whether it's friends, family, or a group of like-minded individuals, having people to share your journey with can make all the difference. Being part of a community also gives you the opportunity to learn from others. Seeing how someone else has navigated their own challenges can inspire you and provide new insights. Additionally, when you offer support to others, you're reminded that you're not alone in your struggles. This shared experience can create a sense of connection and belonging that's incredibly powerful. A supportive community can also help you stay accountable. When you're working towards a goal, it's easy to lose motivation if you're doing it alone. But when you have others cheering you on and checking in with you, it's easier to stay focused and on track. This sense of shared purpose can keep you moving forward, even when the going gets tough. Ultimately, the journey to a breakthrough is one of self-discovery, growth, and transformation. It's not always easy, and it often requires stepping out of your comfort zone and facing your fears. But with the right mindset, a commitment to self-care, and a supportive community, you can navigate this journey successfully. The signs of a breakthrough might be subtle at first, but by staying open to the possibilities and trusting in the process, you can experience a profound transformation in your life. So, take a deep breath and trust that change is possible. Your breakthrough might be closer than you think, and with patience, perseverance, and a little help from those around you, you can move from feeling stuck to feeling inspired and ready to take on the world. The path may be winding, but it's leading you somewhere meaningful, somewhere where you can fully embrace the life you've always wanted. Thank you for watching. Please share this video with others who might benefit. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch the next video on your screen for more insights. See you there. Hello and welcome, my friend. Did you ever notice why some people seem to attract wealth and prosperity effortlessly, while others struggle no matter how hard they try? What if I told you the key to unlocking your financial success lies not in your bank account, but in your mindset? In today's video, we'll dive deep into how you can align your thoughts and beliefs to tap into the abundance the universe has in store for you. Stick around, because by the end, you'll discover how simple shifts in perspective can open doors to thrilling opportunities and financial growth. Shifting your mindset, the gateway to prosperity. We all know the feeling of financial stress, worrying about bills, feeling weighed down by debt, or wondering how we'll make ends meet. But what if I told you that this financial struggle isn't just about the numbers in your bank account? It's deeply connected to how you see yourself. If you've ever felt broke, not because of your actual financial situation, but because of how you view your life, you're not alone. The truth is, the state of your finances often mirrors your mindset. When you perceive yourself as abundant, you start attracting abundance. Think about it. Successful people don't just believe in the wealth they've achieved, they believed in it long before it arrived. They knew they were destined for prosperity and as a result began making decisions that led them there. This isn't just about wishful thinking. It's about aligning your thoughts and actions with the wealth you seek. Visualization. Seeing is believing. One of the most powerful tools you have at your disposal is your imagination. Visualization isn't just a daydreaming activity. It's a way to prepare your mind for the reality you want to create. Imagine your ideal life, your dream home, a thriving business, a comfortable lifestyle. Can you see it clearly? The sharper your vision, the more real it becomes to your mind, which begins to look for ways to make it happen. But here's the thing. Visualization is more than just picturing a mansion or a luxury car. It's about feeling the emotions that come with achieving those dreams. When you can truly feel the excitement, the joy, and the satisfaction of living that life, you start to believe it's possible. And once you believe, you begin to take steps toward making it a reality. Gratitude, the magnetic power of appreciation. Gratitude is often overlooked, but it's a powerful force that can transform your financial situation. When you start your day by focusing on what you're thankful for, you shift your mindset from scarcity to abundance. This doesn't mean ignoring challenges. It means recognizing the good that already exists in your life. This attitude sends out a strong signal to the universe that you're ready for more good things to come your way. Imagine waking up each morning and listing 3 things you're grateful for. Perhaps it's your health, your family, or even the roof over your head. This simple practice can set the tone for your entire day, opening you up to opportunities that align with this positive energy. The more you focus on what you have, the more you attract even greater blessings into your life. Cultivating an abundance mentality. Have you ever noticed that people who constantly talk about their financial struggles seem to stay stuck in them? This isn't a coincidence. When you focus on what you lack, you inadvertently reinforce those feelings of scarcity. Instead, start cultivating an abundance mentality by seeing yourself as someone who naturally attracts wealth. This doesn't mean you should ignore financial challenges, but rather approach them from a place of confidence and creativity. For instance, instead of thinking, "I'll never afford that," try asking yourself, "How can I afford that?" This shift in perspective opens your mind to new possibilities and solutions that you might not have considered before. Surround yourself with like-minded people. The people you spend time with have a significant impact on your mindset. If you're surrounded by individuals who constantly complain about their financial situation or who believe that wealth is unattainable, you might find yourself adopting these negative beliefs. On the other hand, spending time with people who are optimistic about their financial future and who actively work towards their goals can inspire you to do the same. Consider joining a community or group where wealth building and personal development are common topics of discussion. These environments can help you maintain a positive mindset, learn new strategies, and stay motivated on your journey to financial success. The power of faith and belief. Faith is more than just a religious concept. It's a powerful tool in your journey toward wealth. Believing in something you can't see yet is crucial to making it a reality. Think about it. Every invention, every business, every success story started with someone believing in something that didn't exist yet. Faith isn't just hoping things will work out. It's knowing that they will, even when the path isn't clear. When you hold on to this belief, you create a strong foundation that supports your goals and dreams, helping you navigate challenges with confidence. The importance of giving back. Wealth is not just about what you can get, it's also about what you can give. When you achieve financial success, you have the power to make a positive impact on the world around you. This could be through charitable donations, supporting a cause you're passionate about, or simply helping out a friend in need. Giving back creates a cycle of abundance. The more you give, the more you receive, not just in terms of financial returns, but also in the satisfaction and fulfillment that comes from making a difference. This isn't just about donating money. It's about using your wealth to support and uplift others, which in turn enriches your own life. Personal development and financial success. Achieving wealth isn't just about the money itself. It's about personal growth. As you work towards your financial goals, you'll find that you also develop new skills, knowledge, and resilience. This personal development is crucial because it prepares you to manage and sustain your wealth over the long term. For example, many lottery winners lose their fortunes within a few years because they haven't developed the mindset or skills needed to manage such a windfall. On the other hand, someone who has steadily built their wealth through personal development and hard work is more likely to keep and grow their wealth, even in the face of challenges. Taking action. Turning dreams into reality. While it's essential to dream big and maintain a positive outlook, action is the bridge that connects your dreams to reality. It's not enough to sit back and hope for the best. you need to take concrete steps toward your goals. This means setting realistic objectives, breaking them down into manageable tasks, and then tackling them one by one. For example, if your dream is to start a business, begin by researching your market, creating a business plan, and setting up a timeline. Each small step brings you closer to your goal. Remember, wealth isn't just about luck or chance. It's about consistently working toward your vision, even when progress seems slow. Aligning your actions with your beliefs. It's important to ensure that your actions align with your beliefs about wealth. If you believe you're destined for financial success, but your actions don't reflect that, you're creating a disconnect that can hinder your progress. This might mean setting clearer goals, making more strategic investments, or simply being more mindful of your spending. For instance, if you believe that wealth should be used for good, then your actions should include charitable giving, ethical investing, and supporting causes that align with your values. By aligning your actions with your beliefs, you create a powerful synergy that propels you towards your financial goals. Overcoming challenges and setbacks. Life is full of challenges, and the path to financial success is no different. However, it's important to see setbacks not as failures, but as opportunities for growth. Each challenge you face is a chance to strengthen your resolve, learn something new, and get closer to your goals. For example, if you encounter a financial setback, instead of getting discouraged, try to understand what went wrong and how you can avoid it in the future. This proactive approach not only helps you overcome the current obstacle, but also prepares you for future success. Embracing wealth as a positive force. Many people have negative associations with wealth, believing that it leads to greed or corruption. However, wealth itself is neutral. It's what you do with it that matters. When you use your wealth to create positive change, you not only improve your own life, but also contribute to the greater good. Imagine being able to support your favorite causes, provide for your family, and even invest in future generations. Wealth gives you the power to make a difference, and when you embrace it as a positive force, you unlock its full potential. Building a supportive community. As you work towards your financial goals, it's important to build a supportive community around you. This could be a network of like-minded individuals, a mentor, or even a group of friends who share your values. These relationships provide encouragement, advice, and inspiration when you need it most. Being part of a supportive community also allows you to share your successes and challenges, creating a sense of camaraderie and mutual growth. Together, you can achieve more than you could alone, making the journey to financial success more enjoyable and fulfilling. The responsibility of wealth. With great wealth comes great responsibility. As you achieve financial success, it's important to use your wealth wisely and ethically. This means not only managing your money effectively, but also using it to support causes and initiatives that align with your values. For instance, you might choose to invest in sustainable businesses, support education, or fund healthcare initiatives. By using your wealth in ways that benefit others, you create a lasting legacy that goes beyond your own personal gain. The power of gratitude and generosity. Gratitude and generosity are two key elements in the cycle of abundance. When you're grateful for what you have, you attract more good things into your life. Similarly, when you're generous with your wealth, you create positive energy that comes back to you in unexpected ways. Imagine regularly expressing gratitude for the blessings in your life and sharing your wealth with others. This practice not only enhances your own sense of abundance, but also spreads positivity and goodwill, creating a ripple effect that benefits everyone around you. By now, you should have a clear understanding of how to harness the power of mindset and action to achieve financial success. Remember, wealth is not just about the money in your bank account, it's about your beliefs, your actions, and the positive impact you can create in the world. I hope this video has inspired you to start shifting your mindset, taking action towards your goals, and embracing wealth as a force for good. If you found this content helpful, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and to continue your journey, click on one of the videos showing in your screen. See you there. Hello and welcome back, my dear friend. Have you ever felt like you're being underestimated? Like people don't see your true potential? Maybe you've noticed that while others are loud and flashy, you quietly go about your business, making waves without even trying. In this video, we're going to explore the hidden power of being underestimated and how you can use subtlety, reinvention, timing, and inner strength to your advantage. By the end, you'll understand why the quietest person in the room often holds the most power. The art of subtlety, the silent power. Let's start with the concept of subtlety. A force so quiet that it often goes unnoticed, yet so powerful that it shapes everything around you. In our fast-paced world, where everyone is constantly clamoring for attention, it might seem counterintuitive to be subtle. However, subtlety is like an invisible current beneath the surface of a river. You can't see it, but it directs the flow, guiding everything along its path without ever making a splash. Imagine you're at a meeting and everyone is pitching ideas. The loudest voices dominate the room, but are they really the ones making the most impact? Often, it's the person who listens carefully, speaks only when necessary, and presents their thoughts with precision and calm that leaves the biggest mark. Subtlety is not about being passive, it's about being strategic with your presence and influence. Think of it like a game of chess. The best players don't make their moves impulsively. They study the board, anticipate their opponent's moves, and then, with quiet precision, make a play that changes the entire game. The quiet person in the corner, who seems to be observing more than participating, might just be the one who understands the game better than anyone else. They aren't overlooked because they lack ideas, but because their ideas are so well calculated that they don't need to shout them from the rooftops. Subtlety also extends beyond conversations and meetings. It's a way of navigating life. It's about being the kind of person who doesn't need to prove anything to anyone because they are confident in who they are and what they bring to the table. This quiet confidence is like a shield. It protects you from unnecessary attention and allows you to work your magic behind the scenes. Think about someone who is quietly successful. Maybe it's that co-worker who doesn't brag about their accomplishments, but still consistently delivers exceptional results. Or perhaps it's a friend who doesn't need to boast about their talents because their actions speak louder than words. This is the power of subtlety. You move without being noticed, yet your impact is felt far and wide. Now, why do so many people fall for the illusion that loudness equals power? It's because, in our society, we're often conditioned to believe that the person making the most noise is the one in charge. But real influence doesn't need to announce itself. Real influence is subtle, almost invisible. It's the quiet leader who leads by example, who inspires others through their actions rather than their words. This is the kind of power that's not just hard to detect, it's hard to resist. In a world obsessed with appearances and noise, subtlety is your secret weapon. It allows you to guide, influence, and change the world around you without drawing unwanted attention to yourself. It's like being a phantom, seen by few, understood by even fewer, but felt by everyone. When you master the art of subtlety, you become the one who silently shapes the world around you, leaving a lasting impact that others can't quite grasp. The power of reinvention, transforming challenges into triumphs. Now let's delve into the concept of reinvention, a tool that's as powerful as it is transformative. Reinvention isn't just about adapting to change, It's about commanding it, about reshaping yourself and your circumstances in ways that others might find impossible. This power is particularly potent when life throws you a curveball, something unexpected that challenges you to the core. Instead of being knocked down, you rise stronger and more formidable than before. Imagine life as a series of seasons. There are times of growth, times of harvest, and times of dormancy. Reinvention is like the spring after a long winter. It's the process of renewing yourself, of turning the dead leaves of the past into the fertile soil that nourishes new growth. Just like nature, reinvention requires patience, vision, and a willingness to let go of what no longer serves you. Take, for example, someone who's lost their job. It's a significant setback, one that could easily lead to despair. But instead of seeing it as an end, they view it as an opportunity to start something new. Maybe they've always had a passion for writing, so they start a blog. Or perhaps they've always wanted to learn coding, so they take this time to upskill. They're not just surviving, they're thriving. They're turning a setback into a stepping stone, using it to propel themselves into a new phase of their life. Reinvention is not just a response to failure, it's a proactive strategy for growth. It's about constantly evolving, shedding old skins like a snake and emerging renewed. This process of transformation keeps you agile, adaptable, and ready to face whatever challenges come your way. It's like being a master sculptor, constantly refining and reshaping your life into a masterpiece, no matter how many times you have to start over. On a personal level, reinvention can be just as impactful. Maybe you're someone who's gone through a significant life change, a breakup, a move to a new city, or a career shift. These moments, while challenging, are also opportunities to reinvent yourself, to redefine who you are and what you want out of life. It's about seeing these changes not as obstacles, but as opportunities to grow, to become a better, stronger version of yourself. But why is reinvention such a powerful tool? It's because it allows you to take control of your narrative. When you reinvent yourself, you're not just reacting to the world, you're shaping it. You're turning the challenges that life throws at you into opportunities for growth and transformation. You're not just surviving, you're thriving, constantly evolving into a better version of yourself. Consider someone who has been underestimated their entire life. Maybe they've been told they'll never succeed, that they're not good enough. But instead of accepting this narrative, they reinvent themselves. They take up new challenges, learn new skills, and prove everyone wrong. By the time those who underestimated them realize what's happened, it's too late. They've already transformed into someone stronger, more capable, and more successful. In essence, reinvention is about resilience. It's about refusing to be defined by your circumstances and instead defining them. It's about taking the raw materials of your life, both the successes and the failures, and using them to build something new, something better. It's about constantly evolving, constantly growing, and constantly becoming the person you were always meant to be. Mastering timing, the silent pulse of power. Timing is everything. We've all heard this phrase, but few truly understand its significance. Mastering the art of timing is like holding the reins to life's most powerful force, time itself. It's about knowing not just when to act, but when to wait, when to hold back, and when to strike. Timing is what turns potential into success and transforms good ideas into great ones. Imagine you're a surfer, waiting for the perfect wave. You don't just paddle out and catch any wave that comes your way. You wait, you watch, and when you see the right one, you position yourself, paddle with precision, and ride it all the way to the shore. That's what timing is. It's the ability to read the currents of life, to sense when the moment is ripe for action, and to seize it with confidence. In our personal lives, timing plays an equally crucial role. Think about relationships. How many times have we heard stories of people meeting at the wrong time? Perhaps they weren't ready, or circumstances weren't ideal. Timing isn't just about finding the right person. It's about finding them at the right moment in your life, when you're both ready to build something lasting. Similarly, in career decisions, timing can mean the difference between landing your dream job and missing out entirely. It's about knowing when to push for that promotion, when to switch careers, or when to start your own business. The art of timing isn't just about being patient. It's about being strategic. It's about understanding that sometimes the best move is no move at all. At least, not yet. It's about knowing that the right opportunity will come if you're willing to wait for it. This doesn't mean being passive. It means being prepared so that when the moment comes, you're ready to seize it. Consider the story of a seasoned investor. They don't just throw their money at the first opportunity that comes their way. They wait, they study the market, and when they sense the right moment, they invest, often reaping huge rewards while others are still scrambling to figure out what happened. This is the power of timing. It's about being patient, about letting the pieces fall into place, and then making your move with confidence and precision. But how do you develop this sense of timing? It starts with awareness. Awareness of your surroundings, of the people around you, and of the opportunities that come your way. It's about being in tune with the rhythm of life, about sensing when the tide is about to turn and positioning yourself to take full advantage of it. It's also about learning from experience. The more you practice the art of timing, the better you get at it. Over time, you develop an almost intuitive sense of when to act and when to wait. The power of faith, the strength that lies within. Finally, let's talk about faith. Not in the religious sense, but in the deeply personal, almost primal belief in yourself and your journey. Faith is what keeps you going when the road gets rough, when the world seems to be against you, and when every sign seems to be telling you to give up. It's the quiet, unshakable belief that no matter what happens, you have the strength to keep moving forward. Faith is the fire that burns within you, even when everything around you is cold and dark. It's what gives you the strength to push through the hardest times, to keep going when every logical part of your brain is telling you to quit. Think about the most challenging moment in your life. Maybe it was a health crisis, a financial disaster, or a personal loss. What got you through it? Chances are, it wasn't logic or reason. It was faith. Faith in yourself, in your ability to overcome, and in the belief that somehow, some way, you would find a way through. Take, for example, someone who's battling a serious illness. Every day is a struggle, every moment filled with uncertainty. But what keeps them fighting? It's faith. Faith that they can beat the odds, that they can come out the other side stronger and healthier. This isn't about false hope. It's about a deep, inner belief that they have the power to shape their destiny, even in the face of overwhelming adversity. Faith is also what drives innovation, creativity, and progress. Think about the world's greatest inventors and pioneers, people like Thomas Edison, who failed thousands of times before finally inventing the light bulb. What kept him going? It wasn't just stubbornness, it was faith. Faith in his vision, in his ability to achieve something great, even when the world told him it was impossible. Faith is not just about big life-changing moments, it's also about the small, everyday challenges. It's what keeps you going when you're working on a project that seems impossible, when you're facing criticism or doubt, or when you're simply trying to get through a tough day. It's about believing in yourself, even when no one else does. It's about having the courage to keep moving forward, even when the path ahead is unclear. Think of someone who starts their own business. They're stepping into the unknown, facing countless challenges and obstacles. But what keeps them going? It's faith. Faith in their idea, in their ability to succeed, and in the belief that all their hard work will eventually pay off. This faith is what allows them to take risks, to face failure with resilience, and to keep moving forward even when the odds are stacked against them. It's what allows you to see the world not as it is, but as it could be. It's what drives you to create, to innovate, and to make a difference. It's what gives you the courage to take risks, to face failure, and to keep moving forward, no matter what. Faith is not just a belief, it's a force, a power that drives you forward and helps you overcome whatever life throws your way. By mastering these strategies, you can rise above the illusions that trap others, turning every challenge into an opportunity for growth and success. Remember, being underestimated is not a weakness, it's a strength. It gives you the freedom to move in ways others don't expect, to quietly shape your destiny with subtlety, reinvention, timing, and faith. Embrace these qualities, and you'll not just survive in this world, you'll thrive. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. And I'd love to hear from you. How have you used these strategies in your life? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and to continue your amazing journey, click on one of the videos on your screen which resonate with you the most. See you there.